Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatori. Thanks again for tuning in. We're excited to be here today as we are, what are we, six episodes in? Today we're going to be smoking some Trinidad Espiritu. And we're going to be drinking some, what is this called again? Sasquatch. It's a bourbon whiskey infused with vanilla and maple. So let's get into it. So what's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up?
How we doing?
Pretty good.
How was Valentine's Day?
Boring.
What? It was boring?
Boring.
I had a great time, I bought myself some sushi. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I did have sushi the other day though, and it was really good.
I mean, Valentine's Day is not it's such a boring holiday.
Yeah, I kind of get confused because some people make it into something like massive.
Yeah.
I don't really get it.
It's just another holiday for you to, go out and spend money, for the corporations that, What's that?
I saw a thing. It was like, it was one of those dudes like kiss ass dudes. He's like, why is Valentine's Day the only day a man has an excuse to spoil his woman? He should be doing it 364 other days of the year. I'm like, right
Yeah.
fucking there.
Yeah, get out of here.
Well, I could tell you, I went out to dinner, and it might have been the biggest waste of money I spent. So,
Where'd you go?
Should I name the place?
Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse. It was fucking horrible.
They're not gonna like
That's not
sponsor
a
us.
chain.
wasn't good.
That's not like a chain restaurant.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I usually have good meals there, but it was horrible this time. And I
even
spent
though
all
the
that.
only- onion?
The only thing
I
they
spent
have
all
there
that
is
money and wooed my wife.
Wooed?
Yeah, I wooed her.
the only thing
That's old-fashioned
the only
shit.
thing they have good there is their blooming onion,
Onion. Yeah.
which I feel like you go to Texas Roadhouse and get the other one, whatever that's called.
probably where
and
we
it
should have went.
What would you
Probably
get?
would have been a better.
Well, we both got the surf and turf, but the lobster was terrible. The steak was terrible. The only thing that was any good was the bloomin' onion. That was it.
I mean, how do you go wrong with a blooming onion?
Well, you can't get lobster from like a food chain.
Well, the last time we went out, and it was for our anniversary.
Shocked you didn't go to Red Lobster. That's your place.
Yeah, but that's fake. Red Lobster is fake.
And Outback
food.
is real.
Yeah, but they got that endless shrimp.
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
but
They all just put a plate in the microwave, hit 30 seconds, and then start, okay?
the problem for me
Once
was
it goes
as
ding,
I
it
was
comes
going
out.
to Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah.
All right, it's where we plan to go. I seen on the way there was bonefish.
Oh,
Oh,
So
yeah.
I love bonefish.
I'm not a big fan of it. The only thing
I
I
know.
like is their Bang Bang Shrimp.
I don't think I've ever been.
No?
but
Or no, I think I went. I think me and someone met you there one time, and we just got like whatever you guys were eating. We just snacked on.
Yeah, but so on the way there, like I said, I see bonefish, and I'm like, oh, man, I wouldn't mind going there. And then so we stay on course and go to Outback, and it was terrible.
Now
Did
you're
you
kicking
even-
yourself in your ass, and you're like,
I wish I would have went to bonefish.
Did you
Yeah.
bring it up? I feel like Mom definitely would have been like, "Yeah, we can go to Bonefish."
Nah, I didn't say anything.
I feel like she would have rather
She
gone
loves
to
Bonefish.
What's that?
I
She
think
loves
she would rather
Bonefish.
gone there.
Yeah, she does. I mean, I know that, but
But
we already had plans on going to Outback, and
Yeah.
you know what happens when you
change course.
now what happens is that you get so psyched up for a certain you can't wait to go because the last time we were there we had an amazing meal, like it was like totally amazing. So I get myself so pumped up
He just sounded like a 13-year-old
Like
girl.
totally
Like
amazing.
totally amazing.
No, you get yourself.
It's like the girl who had sex for the first time.
Yeah.
It's
totally
No,
amazing.
you get pumped up for something, and then it's very.
Yeah.
It's always disappointing if you don't psych yourself up. Why are you guys laughing at me?
Well, Bonefish took out their best meal. Well, I mean, the last time I went there, they didn't have it, but their lamb chops are normally incredible.
Well, they also
You don't like lamb chops?
I like their steak.
I mean, I don't know if I'd get it from there.
It was so good.
I like getting a steak from there, and they have this gorgonzola butter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you
Yo.
just love gorgonzola.
I think.
Yeah, I do love.
I think the
gorgonzola.
problem is with me and steakhouses now is because we've experienced the real steakhouse.
Yeah.
And when you go to like, even though they had a bad time the last time, but we went to Davio's, this Italian steakhouse up in King of Prussia. They, you know, you're buying quality steaks and good steaks, and having that versus Outback or Texas Roadhouse, they don't even touch it.
It's not even.
So it's
close,
kind of
yeah.
hard to go to Outback or Texas Roadhouse and enjoy what they have to offer, even though it's still not bad, but it's not what you experienced at a high-class steakhouse.
Yeah, I agree.
So are you guys taking me to Davio's for my 2 years?
No, we'll do it when we hit 500 subscribers on the channel.
I think 2
We'll do
years
a
sober
podca-
is better.
Do a podcast.
We'll
at
do a
Davio's.
podcast at Davio's.
Yeah. But Nick, do you have what's on with this cigar?
All right, we'll do it.
Oh, yeah. Let's move on to the cigar.
Oh, go ahead.
All
I
right,
want to
so
know what it is. I'm
Give
just smoking it.
give
I
a
don't
little
know nothing.
details. This is what we got. We got the Trinidad Espiritu Series Number 1, a collaborative creation between Rafael Nodal and master blender AJ Fernandez.
Yeah, my baby.
It embodies the pinnacle of cigar craftsmanship. Encased in Nicaraguan jalapa wrapper, this cigar boasts bold flavors and a complex profile. Its Nicaraguan binder provides structure integrity, while the blend of Nicaraguan and Brazilian filler tobaccos delivers a harmonious fusion of spice, sweetness, and earthiness. With every puff, aficionados are treated to a memorable smoking experience characterized by a smooth draw and perfectly balanced flavors.
Beautiful.
It's a lot.
So what
I
I,
didn't
was
listen to any of that.
what I was excited about was I went into the cigar shop. I went up to the guy. I said, "This is what we my God,
Prefer?
this is what we've been smoking." And I gave him all the list of cigars like Perdomo, Padron, Olivas, all that. So, you know, like the top name brands that you're gonna grab. You're gonna grab cigars from. You're gonna smoke them, and that's pretty much what we've done. And I told him, we did the West Tampa, and all that stuff. So I said, I want something different. He was asking for my preferred profile, and I said, I don't want to base it off of what I like. I want you to just give me 3 options of cigars that I probably haven't smoked. So he listed, first one was COA, which it would probably be a cigar we smoke later on, but it was COA. He did the Drew Estate, the blackened one by Drew Estate, and then he did these Trinidads. So to my surprise, when I did a little bit of research on it, because we haven't smoked these, this is the first time that any of us has smoked these cigars. We wanted to kind of do like something different
too.
and smoke a cigar that wasn't.
I like it.
And when I found out AJ Fernandez was part of it, I was like, we're going to like this cigar.
Yeah.
I was like, we're going to like it.
Quality one.
Because of AJ Fernandez. And, you know, AJ Fernandez does the New World, the Enclave, or the Enclave. He has a couple other ones. I have this Puro Especial that AJ Fernandez did that we haven't smoked yet. So I'm excited to try those. But
Me too.
he's a master blender. Like, by far, he's probably one of the greatest blenders out there. And he does everything he grows his own leaves and everything on his own farm and everything's picked from there, which is great. And they do quality checks every single cigar that they do, which is great. So it's exciting to find out that a random cigar that you weren't expecting it to be from somebody who you smoked before and
Turn out to be
pop out, and then you're like, oh yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad that there's other, like, now I know that, because Trinidad's, the company, isn't like a well-known, like I could tell you out of my entire experience, not that it's been long of smoking cigars, never smoked a Trinidad.
Yeah.
This is the first Trinidad I've ever smoked. And to find out that AJ, and he collabed with that Rafael guy, Rafael Nodal, which he does the aging room cigars. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
No.
Raphael is one of the owners of Aging Room, which they're also a good brand cigar too. But yeah, so it was exciting to find out. So
Can I ask you what the price point was? Any chance?
cheap, $10, $11.
Wow.
Wasn't that bad. I mean, I know there's cheaper cigars out there, but this is in that mid-range. Like, you're getting, and also the cool thing about AJ is that he's producing cigars for $10, $11, $12 probably max. I think I've ever spent on one of his cigars. But it's anytime you smoke his cigar, it's like smoking a $25 cigar. Like that's the quality you get out of his cigars, and you're only paying $11 for it.
Well, I mean, I've never smoked a $25 cigar because you guys like to share them amongst yourselves. So I saw the post, but
Yeah, the Patron.
yeah, I know.
Tell you,
Well, I
that
was
a phenomenal cigar.
I was at the cigar shop down here, the one that I preach on, not the cigars, but. And I was there, and on the door it says "Ask for a Padron," blah blah blah. And I went up. I got this little dinky cigar. I think I sent you a picture of it. It was actually really good.
Yeah, what was it called again?
Dude, I don't know. I just saw how small it was, and I was like, "That's fucking awesome." It was $8, which was pretty expensive for like
For the size.
yeah, like it was tiny, but great smoke. But I went up and I was like, how much are your Padrones? And he was like, oh well, it like starts at like 20 and then goes up to like upwards of 40. And I'm like, oh shit, like that's crazy.
Yeah, Padrones, their cigars are pricey. And I've smoked one that was probably like towards the lower that I didn't really like, so I was scared to try it again. And the only reason I haven't smoked it was because Joey's brother-in-law brought one over, and I asked him to smoke, and he's like, sure. And then that's when I smoked this 1926 series from Padron.
Did you have a
and
better
that was-
experience?
Oh my gosh, it was a phenomenal cigar. So I bought two,
Yeah,
made
yeah.
Joey to smoke, and that's what.
And
We
what
posted
did
that picture?
What did
earlier
that
this
hit
week.
you on?
It was 25 something. I think it was $25.
For both?
No, for one.
So it was like
So it was $50.
51.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which it's. I mean, you're looking at it. You buy because I walk out most of the time. I go to a cigar shop. I walk out with 6 cigars for 60 $60.
Yeah.
And to be able to
It's like every day too.
yeah. But then when you go in, you're like, I want something special, and then you're spending $50 for 2 cigars when you can get 4 more cigars
Yeah.
for the same.
You know you know the video of the kid, I guess he's like sitting in the car with his mom, and she's like, you have $27, and he's like, not for long, I make bad financial decisions. That's Nicky when it comes to a cigar shop.
I walk into a cigar shop and I have a hard time walking out without buying a cigar or buying multiple cigars. Like the lady there sold me on Girl Scout cookies. She was selling them for her niece.
A Girl Scout cookie cigar?
No,
Oh,
That'd be
cool.
that would
insane.
be an interesting
You're
collab.
You're such a good man, Nick.
But anyway, so she was like, hey, I was buying cigars and I always use the tap pay, so I never pull out cash or anything. So she asked, she's like, do you ever carry cash on you? And I was like, no, not really. Like, it's very rare that I have cash on me. And she was like, oh, well, I was just asking because I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, but I can only take cash for them because it's not for the store, it's for my niece. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, yeah. I was like, I'll hit you up next time. The next time I
Mid-diet,
come in,
too.
made diet. I was like, I'll hit you up next time, hoping that by the time I come back,
they
they're
weren't going to
gone.
be there. I got
But
a lot of Girl
but
Scout cookies.
she was like, oh no, she's like, you come in here all the time. I trust you. Like, just take 2 boxes and you just owe me $10. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I took the 2 boxes.
He hit them, didn't
the
he?
2 best boxes.
2 best
He hit
boxes.
them, didn't he?
No, I took them to
Well, I
work.
did keep them in the car.
Took them to work.
Yeah. It's called a closet eater. There's problems with that.
No, I took them to work and gave them to all the employees there. I just threw it on the break table and let them go at it. But I kept going back to try to pay her back. Every time I went back,
Oh, that's why you had to go back
yeah.
to give. Oh,
So
okay.
I ordered $10, and I hate owing money. I hate doing it. It's one of the things, especially unless it's like family. Like I feel a little bit more lenient. But when it comes down to like
You owe somebody
owing
else,
somebody
yeah.
who's not my family, and I don't even know who this person really is, I don't like that. So I went back the next day. She wasn't there. And what did I do?
Excuse.
What do? Buy 6 cigars.
She sold you like a fiddle.
I leave.
What, is she
did.
is she
I
like
leave.
is
Hold
she
on.
like important to the cigar like company, or is she just work there?
She just works there, I think.
Okay.
She only works there. So apparently she only works Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I show up on a Tuesday, And I walk in, I'm like, and it's the one guy that works there, and I'm like, when does this girl work here? And he's like, Wednesday, Thursdays. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I explained to him, oh, I owe him money. So then what do? I buy 6 more cigars. So this is the second time I'm there. Second time. So then I go back again like a week later on a Wednesday when she's supposed to work here. And it was Valentine's Day.
And she wasn't there.
It was Valentine's, like the day of Valentine's. I'm walking in the shop, and this motherfucker isn't there. Apparently, something happened at her other job. She had to work or whatnot. And what do?
Buy 6 more cigars.
How'd you know?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
they're at my house.
I bought 6 more cigars. So now I'm at 18 cigars that I've bought
In
Because-
3 days.
because I'm waiting for this. And he goes, so I go. I was like, I thought she works, and he explains all. And he goes, Thursday, come tomorrow. She's here tomorrow. I go Thursday. I give her the $10. And what do I buy?
6
8
more
cigars.
cigars.
4 more cigars.
6 more cigars.
Oh, wow.
Is,
Is
6 the magic number?
Well, so it's buy 5 get 1 free. So
Oh, okay.
it's instantly.
So you bought 5.
I bought 5 cigars, but I'm still paying like $60. On the 5 cigars.
When we bought cigars at the beer distributor, was that buy 5 get 1 free?
Yeah,
Was
a lot of places do it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
did we ever figure
a
out,
way
are
to
they
get it.
like kind of like a smaller cigars?
So
or?
no, so they have 14 shops in Pennsylvania, and probably out of those 14, half of them are lounges that you can go to, 24-hour lounges, which we talked about.
I was gonna
the
say, I
last
think
one.
we talked about that last week.
But no, they're all over the country.
Yeah. Okay.
So anybody who wants to get cigars, see if you got a cigars near your area.
Yeah.
And
They're a great company. They know how to sell cigars.
And if you know the owner,
Well, obviously.
Tell
they
them
know
we
how
would
to
love
sell
a sponsor.
cigars.
tell them to send us a sign.
They keep
We'll
selling
just
you
put it
every
right in the
time
back.
you go
No
in.
money needed.
yeah, I mean, I might just be a sucker, but I don't know. I just have a love for cigars, and I'm trying to, at the same time, rack up my humidor.
Yeah, I think we're
Start
pretty
stacking
filled.
up. Nah, I still got another 100 cigars. I think I can go. I don't even think I got 50 in there.
When was the last time you filled the water?
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. This humidor, when I bought the humidor and it came in, I put water in it and I needed to refill it.
You
And
haven't needed it?
yeah, I checked it like probably 100 times since I've gotten it, and the water level's still good,
That's weird.
isn't it?
Does it like recollect it when it gets?
I'm not. I mean, I don't know how it works, but
I'm questioning whether you have to replace
I
Did
mean,
you take off,
no,
like,
so
plastic?
like,
I don't know whether
No, it's
you
distilled
tripped the
water.
breaker or something.
it's
Yeah, but I'm still wondering if you
Because
have
my
to
fridge
replace it.
wasn't working. Our beer
yeah,
fridge
but
right
but
below
the
it
but the
was-
lights and everything are still on, and when I because sometimes you have to go in there and make sure you regulate the temp
Yeah, but did you like?
and the humidity level, so you have to change the temp to get the humidity level at. But I mean, I consistently keeping it between like 68 and 71%, because it's kind of hard to constantly be
keep it,
on
yeah.
it. And yeah, I mean, it just I don't know what it is.
was
It's
there
just
like a
not-
cover on the filter? Like a lot of like
No,
things that
no,
have
it's-
like filtering stuff have like
it's
plastic over it
No,
or
so
something.
all it is, it's not a filter. It's just a water container. It's just a plastic container that sits in the back of your humidor, and I guess where the thing is it just
Where the fan?
yeah, where the fan is, it sits like right under that, and it just sits in there,
Yeah.
and it doesn't go up or down, but the humidity levels are staying where I need it to be, and
That's weird.
the only thing I'm not 100% on is the temperature, because I'm racking the temperature between like 63 and 70. And from everything I look up, they say you want to do a 70-70. So you want the temp to be 70 and the humidity to be 70. Like that's like the perfect scenario. But I can't get it to be even matched up. So if I hit it to 70, sometimes it jacks up to, like it would just jump the humidity to like 76%. And I'm like, that's too high. But yeah, I mean, water changing hasn't been anything, but it's distilled water, so you're fine. But yeah.
I hear you. The whiskey that we're drinking today. Did you give a background on that?
No, I didn't really look it up. All I know is that it's infused with like maple and vanilla.
That was it?
It's
Yeah.
local, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
at Bethlehem?
PA.
Bethlehem, PA.
Oh, that's cool.
Support your local businesses.
Yeah, right. says founded in the iconic steel town of Bethlehem, PA, Social Still is a state of the art of micro distillery with an underlying community. Or no. The hell? I need glasses.
I'll give you mine.
Just say we're mixing it with.
Anyway, it's a thing from it's a thing from.
Anyway, what?
I'm blind. It's from Bethlehem, PA.
Yeah.
It's a micro
it's homegrown.
distillery. It's a micro distillery, and they infuse the bourbon with vanilla and maple, so it gives it this nice little sweet flavor. I'm not even joking. On its own,
Yeah.
smoothest whiskey
Yes.
that you can buy on the market. It's so smooth because it has that sweetness, but it's not
Right.
like
What's the percentage?
um,
Like, is it a high percentage or a low
40% alcohol. So what's that, like 90 proof, somewhere around that?
Something like
I
that.
think 100 proof's 40.
Should tell you on the back.
I think 100. It didn't say it.
I don't think it'll tell you.
I think 100 proof is 50%. But anyway, we made
That's where I was trying to get to.
we made
Old fashioned.
old fashions. So we wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit. We got that sweeter whiskey, and so we figured, this might be good in an old fashioned. So we tried it the other night. I can't get enough of these old fashions.
Yeah.
And you have the thing for a smoked old fashioned.
Yeah, so we have a little smoker, thanks to Joey's brother-in-law,
Thanks, brother-in-law.
to make smoked old fashions,
Yeah. Thank you.
which adds another flavor. So not only do you get that sweet taste, you get that nice smoky flavor
Get
too.
that smoky
What,
flavor in the whiskey.
Is there? I saw you open the thing. I think, and the little cans. Was that different little wood chips
Yeah.
or?
So it
Yeah.
had like pecan, apple. There was a
Wood?
beech wood. There was a
Yeah, so like a pear
pear
tree.
wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but does that like? Do
It
they
is-
like
it-
soak the wood in like
No.
juice of the fruit to
No.
get it, or is it just like that
No,
tree
it's-
tastes like the
You're
fucking
not
fruit?
you're not tasting pear. It's just the type of wood.
So it's just a fancy
It's a
name.
different wood. No, it's the type of wood that they use. It's a pear tree, so they use that wood. But I can tell you, lighting them, they all smell different.
Yeah.
They all have a different smell. So I mean, you got the apple wood, and so you're gonna get a little. I mean, I don't know for sure if it gives a flavor of apple because I can't pick those flavors out.
Yeah.
But I would assume since it's an apple tree, it started from something. It started from an
Yeah,
apple
yeah.
seed, so I would assume that it has some type of
Essence. To it.
a flavor
Yeah,
of
yeah.
apple. I don't
Just
know
an
for
aroma.
sure though.
Really,
Yeah,
not
I
unless
mean,
you let it sit for a while, and then I guess it
Yeah,
soaks
then it
into
like
the
infuses.
whiskey.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, there's a couple different ones, and it's pretty cool. It gives you a different way to make an old fashioned, and I personally, it's my favorite way to make an
Yeah.
old fashioned.
Yeah.
Is to smoke it.
So when you smoke it and the smoke goes away, do you still taste it in the whiskey?
What, the smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
I
that like
do, yeah.
smoked
It's like a
flavor.
smoked meat.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, like if you ever eat smoked meat, like when you eat that meat, you get that smoky
You
flavor.
get the smoky flavor, yeah.
So that's kind of how it is. It just gives that smoke to the whiskey, and I don't know. It just adds a different flavor, and the sweetness mixed with that smoke.
So what
Combines real
you
well.
put sugar in it?
Yeah, you
And-
never had an old
and-
fashioned before?
I never have until
So,
you guys.
So you take sugar.
I did taste one,
It's sugar.
and that's because you guys
Better
made
not
it for
fuck
me.
this up.
yeah. It's sugar, and it's aromatic bitters.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw some whiskey in there,
Yeah.
and then you take an orange peel. Sometimes you can take like a drunken cherry, like drunken black cherry.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Throw one of those in there.
That sounds freaking good.
Which it does add this like nice little flavor to it. But originally, you just take an orange. You take the peel of an orange and you squeeze out the
You
oils,
express the oils. Yeah.
and then you drop it in the thing, so it gives this nice little orangey citrus flavor. And then you got the sweetness of the sugar and the bitters. If you're using like regular bourbon, but we added the sweetness by having that vanilla and maple, so it's like a vanilla maple
Orange.
Yeah.
with the citrusy.
That's cool.
Which is cool because I pull out a little bit of citrus in this, which is nice pairing.
Pairing
So
with
like
that.
when I drink this and I smoke this, I can get even though I have the citrus in there, but I also get the citrus out of the smoke a little bit, out of this. That's just what I'm pulling out of it. But to the cigar, I mean, pepper.
Yeah.
there's pepper in this.
I said
From
that.
the beginning.
Yeah,
I told you that,
retrohaled, and I don't know.
I
if-
thought you told me no.
Don't do it.
Hopefully nobody caught me doing it, but that shit hurt. Like
So
it hurt.
this is no morning retrohale. You know
No.
what I mean? Like you wake up in the morning and you want to smoke a cigar. Do not retrohale this cigar. It's gonna smack you in the face, and you're gonna be hurting for a little bit. But I feel like if you smoke multiple cigars a day, if you smoked one in the morning, you could retrohale this and it'd be a little easier.
Well, you know, when I smoke the cigars, you guys always talk about the pepper, and I never get that.
Yeah,
But on this cigar, I got the pepper.
yeah.
But I didn't believe it had pepper in it.
Well, maybe
So maybe it's menthol. I'm not sure.
no, maybe you're just smoking more cigars, so your palate's starting to like
It could be
understand the
changing.
flavors that are.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
So
going
inside-
more.
Yo,
the-
I got-
I'm
when
going
I
more
lit
the
this-
line, it's mental.
When I,
He's definitely mental.
when I lit this, I swear to God, I got pepper. And if you
Strong pepper.
look at
too,
our
not little.
past podcast,
Yeah.
I never got any pepper. I don't even know what you
Yeah,
guys
you
are
always,
talking
hell
you
about.
always go.
Today I
you
got
always ask
pepper.
Yeah,
that.
talking about pepper.
But no,
Yeah, what are you
like
talking
pepper
about?
in
like Damon
pepper.
said, the more and more you smoke cigars, the more your palate's picking up things. So you just didn't pick it up before, and now it's. But this, I mean, when you light this up, it's definitely
Yeah.
pepper.
Yeah.
Like you get pepper, and
I-
for most cigars I smoke, I get pepper a lot in the front.
Yeah, you always say that.
But this one, it definitely hit, especially in the retrohale. You hit that retrohale.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that.
and it hurts.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no red.
No,
tape.
I
already
just,
inhaled half of the smoke coming out of me, and almost died.
Everybody blow it, Joey.
I just
It's
well,
coming this way anyway.
the other day I smoked the one Nikki had to correct me on, a Macanudo or something. Macanudo. And that was the barber pole. The barber pole I bought you the one time.
Yeah,
The espresso
The
and cream.
espresso.
I
Yeah.
love that one.
Oh my god!
I'm actually curious if Dab, because you know how he always complains about sweet cigars.
I can't do sweet
But
cigars.
that's the
I'm
thing,
wondering
like,
if you would like that.
wasn't that
It's not
sweet.
sweet.
the
It's just-
retro
oh,
hail
man.
on that thing was so, like you could. It tasted like you were drinking an espresso with cream. Like
Yeah.
it was so good. Like you can taste the espresso. You can taste like the smoothness of the cream. Like it was actually like a really cool experience to.
Yeah,
to have
I
it.
don't like
Barber
sweet.
poles are
It's good.
I want my cigar to
It's like a
be
mix
like
of
my
both,
beer.
You know, the,
Yeah.
When it goes down, it's not easy going down. It's a little rough.
Listen, we'll get you one. You
Nah.
smoke it. And
You'll
if you
like
don't
it.
like it, we'll just give you
Well,
another.
you're
I
gonna-
had a candy cigar.
You're gonna
The
have
last-
to.
No, that was like when we first started smoking cigars. I had no idea what I was picking.
You
I
bought
grabbed
me.
I grabbed two random cigars and we went and smoked them.
Do you remember what it was?
No,
Oh,
no, it was at a. It wasn't even at a cigar
freaking like
shop.
it was like smoking a piece of candy.
It was at one of those smoke shops that had a very small selection of cigars, and it was probably some cigar that was infused with a bunch of oils to give
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
sweet flavor.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
can't do
have
sweet.
to smoke it because
I don't do sweet.
when I choose the cigar,
It's gonna be
it's gonna be that.
It better not be a piece of candy.
No.
I don't think
I can't do
really
sweet
is.
cigars.
don't-
It's
mean,
it's like my beer. When you drink a beer, you know it's got a bite to it.
I mean,
When you
depends on
smoke a
what you're
cigar,
drinking.
it should have a bite to it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like you know how like you would when you drink pina coladas, you like drinking a pina colada and having a beer too.
Yeah.
So you have the sweetness, but then you also have the bitter.
Okay. So
maybe,
what are you
maybe
suggesting?
change up instead of drinking.
Espresso.
Hold on, instead of drinking.
Oh
Instead
my
of
God,
drinking.
we're doing pina coladas with
Are
this
you
one.
listening?
We
Instead of drinking flavored vodka, maybe just drink like whiskey, like a non-flavored whiskey,
Yeah, you
with
pussy.
with your barbershop. So then you have the
with a
sweetness.
candy cigar.
So you have the sweetness of the cigar, but then you have the bitterness of the whiskey.
It's not a candied cigar.
It is,
No, we're
man.
gonna- we're gonna do pina coladas with that one.
I don't know if
What,
that would mix
espresso
well.
and
Probably
cream?
wouldn't,
No,
I would do
that
a
should be
coffee.
the
I
episode.
do
That's
like
when we
yeah.
would
I
drink
do
some
like
coffee.
pina
Yeah.
coladas.
Coffee, yeah.
We'll drink a coffee with that.
He called me and he said, "Are you choosing the cigar this week?" So next week is going to be the Macanudo and coffee.
So I have to.
Just as long as you say it
So
right.
I have to eat a piece of candy. I have to smoke a candy cigar.
Yep.
Okay.
What did you say? What did you say it was?
Well, I was trying to read it. I swear there was an R in it, but it was I was like, Macarudo.
I don't even think you said.
I have the
Macarudo.
video, but it's like, I'm just like Macarudo in the middle of the video. I'm like, hey guys, it's Damon from Fratelli. I'm smoking a
macadamia nut cookie.
Macadoodle doo, like.
Yeah, no. And then I was like, yeah, if you say it right. I had to phonetically.
A macadoodle,
I had to
right?
phonetically spell it out for him so you
Yeah.
can figure out how to say it.
It's a macadoodle, right?
Yeah, macadoodle doo.
Yeah.
Macanudo.
Yeah, I've heard of them before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we smoked them before
We
or no?
smoked the Macanudo. Me and you have,
Yeah.
Not a barber.
but not a barber pole.
Oh.
Barber poles they're very cool looking too because they have basically
light
what it
wrap
is
and a dark
is
wrap.
it's two different wrappers, and they wrap it so it looks like a barber pole.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
That
definitely
must be
it's
pretty
definitely
hard to
interesting.
What that means?
Wait a second. But no, that was definitely. I'm curious if you would like it because I don't find it to be like super sweet, but you have all that like nice flavor.
The
of
retro
espresso.
hail was a little more sweet.
Well, what I'll do is I'll smoke it, and if it's too sweet, I'll drink whiskey.
Yeah, so then you
You know what
counteract.
you
I've
literally
killed-
just said?
It's like
Did
when
I
you
say
drink.
that already?
No, I
Mickey
said
did.
it.
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
I
Instead
said,
of drinking
just
your
drink
flavored
whiskey instead of
vodka.
flavor.
Right.
So instead of having sweet and
I'll-
sweet,
yeah.
have sweet and bitter.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll just get a real bitter whiskey in that time.
Off
Okay.
off to the
A
segment
bitter
of
whiskey.
Joey's speaking, because you've been quiet this entire time. Yes.
I've just been making little one-liners.
Yeah,
Well,
you've
not only that,
you've
you-
like made
last week-
ad-libs the
Last
Because all of
week
a
you were
sudden
pretty
my-
quiet too. I
It's all
was.
because all of a sudden my nose, like I'm all like stuffed up.
That's because you.
So what's
took
it got
that
to do with you
massive
talking?
inhale.
Yeah. What?
What's that got to do with you talking?
Because I sound like a freaking clown.
Yeah, well, you always have sound like a clown.
That's rude.
Yeah, that doesn't change.
Well,
much.
I'll bring up a topic. I want to know what movie scene you guys all think are the best. Because mine is from Elf when he's in the conference room with the midget.
Little
The
person.
little person, and he goes and he calls him an angry elf, and the guy's like, "Call me an angry elf one more time." And he's like, "He's such an angry elf." And that's what I was calling Damon all day today. So he
Damon's
came
been a
in
little
hot,
bit
he
of
came in
angry.
hot, all angry.
No,
and-
I didn't. I came in happy.
No,
I was
you were-
No,
happy
you
go
weren't.
lucky.
You were an
Yes,
angry
I was.
little-
You guys were filming, and I go. Joey said something to me, and I was like, I forget how it got brought up, and I was like, yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm tired of being fat. He laughs in my face, turns around, and then scoops my fucking breast. So no, yes. So I said, "Fuck you."
It's not a breast, it's a titty.
Yeah. Well, so and then I went upstairs. You guys filmed your little thing with
Yeah, but we all have them. Who cares?
me.
You want me to take my shirt off right now?
I don't have any titties.
Dad, you're growing them though.
I know I am.
Yeah, you're getting there.
That's
You're
from
starting to get
that's
up
from
there.
doing nothing all day.
No, yeah. Somebody saw the podcast and they were like, "I'm glad
dad-
your dad's putting weight back on."
Your dad's getting fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hand me the whiskey?
No, reach it yourself, badass.
It's funny.
Don't make me come over the table and scoop you again.
Yo, show our fans how you smoke that thing.
You want to do it?
Yeah,
Oh, you want to smoke one?
We could. I mean,
yeah, I would.
Yeah, you
I
can
mean, you
get
gotta,
off.
you gotta get up and.
You gotta get up, move your
That means
mouth.
you got to get out of the chair.
I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, unless you make an old fashioned, it's just gonna be a smoked
You
whiskey.
gotta do it quick though.
But you got to do it right.
Sugar cube bitters, hit it, baby. Come on.
Yo, he sucks at making
As he
these.
does, as he's doing this, I wanted to bring something up to Damon. I meant
Uh-oh.
to bring this up last week.
Oh shit.
Nick Merckx back in Call of Duty.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I'm that. Listen, I don't really care for Kick, the platform that he's on, but
I didn't think it was that bad. I went on there because I wanted to watch him. It's actually it's kind of a nice.
now he's talking when he's
Yeah,
away
right.
from the mic.
It's actually kind of a nice platform.
Isn't that what Dad brought upstairs?
It's over there, Joe.
He's on back whale.
You better hope your ass was in your pants on that one.
The funny thing is he's completely in screen.
Mm-hmm.
Open the box.
But no, yeah. I mean, it's cool to see, right? Like, I like how he said,
Oh, I don't know.
you and Posey were talking about how he said like he's not apologizing for the statements that he made and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And but I mean, just like a normal person,
Yeah.
not being rich and famous and all this stuff, he says my friends are doing it. Like I miss like playing the game with my friends and
Yeah.
hanging out with my friends. Like that's one of the most like relatable and like human things you can see from like when you would see like a
somebody
teacher
who's
out
like-
at like a bar or something. You're like,
What are you
wow.
looking for?
You're like,
They
wow,
do
you
something.
drink?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Who?
that's crazy. But no, I agree. So it's like,
If I would have known it was going to be this much of a project, I wouldn't have said it.
what you do with it? Is it in the glass?
So Joey is the worst bartender possible.
So just make a smoked
It's too late.
Whiskey orange.
just make a smoked whiskey. You could crush it with this.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. What'd you do with the? You had it here.
This guy.
But okay, so I have a question
Yeah.
I hate questions.
that got destroyed in the beginning. So I thought this question was so loaded that someone asked me this a couple days ago and I was not able to answer it, and I still kind of don't have an answer. If you could live a song, like if you had to live a song, what would that song be?
Living on a prayer.
But why?
I want to live life excitingly.
Don't stop believing.
I don't want to stop believing.
Stop believing.
No, I mean, I just like to think of that, like living on a prayer, like living to your life to the fullest, like moving forward without worrying about everything that's going to happen.
Where's the smoke go?
Yeah, but
Sweet
is that
child of mine.
is that what he is that what the song's about though?
I don't necessarily know.
I mean, music's open for interpretation.
It's for anybody to interpret the way it is, but I'm thinking like living on a prayer. Just those words right then and there are
What
stating living on a prayer. Like those
What
words.
would?
Oh, what would? Oh. Do apple.
Why not cherry?
Or no. Do one we haven't done. Do the
Pull
beach.
it out and
we
get the
do
box
cherry?
out of the way.
No, we haven't done cherry.
I'm gonna do cherry.
I'm
Put
trying
the
to
box
think.
on the floor.
Maple, vanilla. Yeah, I guess you could do
Take
cherry.
the box off the table.
I'll take you off.
Let them see what you're
No,
doing.
I'm just thinking like living on a prayer. Like, stop living your life sheltered
I like
and
that.
live it like a prayer.
I would do either That's Amore from Dean Martin
That's amore.
or
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's
Amore.
amore.
When the world starts to shine like you've had too much wine, that's Amore.
Stay tuned for Singing Brothers.
Singing Brothers?
Singing Brothers.
But
We're coming out with a Christmas album. I don't care
we
what
we
you
are.
guys say.
Listen, I'll come out with a Dean Martin tribute album.
Yeah, no. That guy.
I'm into it.
His name is way too big. We would destroy it.
What are you talking about? I'm
Did you
so
just
good
hear
at
me
that.
try singing?
I'm so good. What song?
Dad, what do you?
My
got a song?
rifle,
No songs.
pony, and me.
There you go.
Yeah, get that thing.
Yo, that's
push it
fired
out.
up.
Get that smoke.
That's
So
fired
that's
up, man.
Smoked old fashioned.
Let it sit there for a little bit. See if it,
Yeah,
see
that's
if it
what-
does the flavor
you're
better.
supposed-
You're supposed to leave it there for
sit
3
like
minutes,
4
right?
to 4 to 5 minutes.
And then let
45?
4 to 5.
Oh,
yeah, and then it's supposed to like
I was like, damn.
infuse into it, but I'm too impatient with my whiskey.
I would probably be shaking that up. and
This
let
is
it get
something
really
that
infused.
They will buy, use today, and never touch it again.
What are you talking about? I
What
would
are you
use this every day.
Talking about.
Every day.
If it wasn't so annoying to make
Yeah,
them,
it is pretty.
What? That seemed pretty fucking simple.
it's super simple to make. But when you're 4 in,
Yeah.
you don't want to make
Yeah, you
anymore.
can't. You ain't making them right then.
Do you give it like a little
It's
swish?
either that or your house is on fire.
Do you give it a
I
little
would
swish?
shake that up a little bit.
Yeah, give it a little
I would
swish.
let that smoke and get in that whiskey.
They don't do that. They just let it sit.
they just let it sit.
I know what they
Yeah,
do,
but that's
we're
it
gonna
right
do
there.
something. Oh, there you go.
It's gonna
now
infuse
now
that
it's
smoke
now it
into
even
the
went down.
whiskey.
The smoke in it is getting
crazy.
in there.
You want more? Is that why you put that there?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, this episode's a little bit off the rails, huh?
Yeah.
Joey's bartending. We also saw his
bartender.
ass.
Did you?
There's no way you did not, or there's no way you didn't. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
There's no way your butthole did not pop out of your pants.
Well, wait a minute.
So that now comes to the table and you just do that and then woo.
Ooh, we get
There
that
you
nice
go.
little smoke flying
Look
out
at
of
that.
it.
That's fucking
Nice. You
sweet.
smell that?
That's sweet.
Sweet.
No,
aroma.
I don't. I smell cigar.
That's all I smell too.
I think you need to put some whiskey in there.
Also, if you notice on these cigars,
Plenty of whiskey.
Oh,
see how-
okay.
see how
That's
easy
a
that
little
is?
bit.
Yeah,
did
Dad.
you see that, Dad?
What
You're
was I
about-
going
You're
to
about
say?
to smoke the paper.
I'm not. I'm going to smoke the paper all the way
You're gonna
because
smoke
every
it?
time I take it off, it
You can't
unravels.
smell that cherry?
I'm not going to unravel it.
Come here.
I'm smoking
I
the
don't
paper.
know.
No,
Listen.
it's going to unravel.
No,
now.
I'm curious.
I'm
No,
I'm not doing
hold on.
4 in a row.
Give it to me.
I'm
I'm
curious.
not doing 4 in a row.
I'm
He's
curious.
so-
I'm curious to see because some people say that you could smoke right through some of the obviously not every wrapper.
If I got to make a cough or two because I'm smoking paper, I'm going to
well,
do
I'm
it.
curious if it changes the flavor.
That was a good light.
That was a really good one.
Switch.
I got the sugar in it, so.
Yeah, that's so cool though.
Yeah, no, I love those.
Yeah.
Especially like when you're out, and about, like
And
at
I don't-
dinner,
I-
and they bring
Oh,
it to
yeah.
you. That's
It's
so
a whole
cool.
display. It's
Another
so-
thing
it's
that's
just
weird
cool.
about this is the whole time you're making these, and I'm the professional of making these,
What do you mean?
but you're making them.
What?
Why are you the professional?
Oh,
You see
he
the
did
video.
Oh yeah. It's only because if it turned out
It was
good,
my
it's only
turn.
because I made you look good.
It was my turn. I'm the
We had to
professional
tell you.
maker.
Joey was butthurt that I
we had to
chose Dad
teach you
for
how to
the-
make
I know.
No,
but
I
can't
think
hear
Dana
you.
Dana
video.
might have been a
He
little
was like,
better.
Joe said, it was supposed to be me.
I don't know.
I wore nice clothes.
No, shooting,
Nobody
shooting
said-
those little videos.
That's
are fun,
nice clothes.
man.
I
This is
enjoy
the
doing
nicest
them.
clothes that I have. I have 2 pair of clothes.
You got to back off your mic a little bit.
Am I loud? Sorry.
You peaked like the whole time you did that.
You think the whole time you did that?
Oh, you can hear it.
Yeah, probably.
But what if the people like it?
Nobody's gonna like.
Yeah, but first of all, I'm the professional bartender, so if you watch the video, you'll see.
Yeah, I believe.
I mean, that's if he knows what he's doing. How's that?
Oh, this just came up in my head. When you guys drove down here, did you see? Make sure that's not lit, and you just put it on the table.
No way. That's
Um,
dude.
that's-
Yo, that was fired up.
Did you guys see?
No,
That was
smoke.
it.
All you smell is smoke. You don't smell whiskey.
Oh yeah, that does smell good. And even with the
It's
little
even good- the
little bit of
cherries,
whiskey that
No,
the
it's
smell came out
perfect.
with it did smell good. When you guys drove down today,
That's smart. The
was
cherry adds to it.
your turn?
Sorry. You're supposed to be like I'm talking to a wall. Turn to the wall.
But no, when you guys drove down today, did was there a
Third
lot
time
of
he said
was
that.
there a lot of cops and shit?
I know.
I saw
and
a lot of construction.
I was flying.
If
too.
you're so the
just
Philadelphia exit coming
incriminated
from
yourself.
like my house, someone ran off the road and slammed into a tree.
Oh, nice.
and you're laughing.
That's why the cops were there.
And then I saw 3 other people pulled over. I saw a big truck and 2 cars.
So the truck probably was involved.
Well, you know,
No, the truck was like a mile down.
You know, we don't come anywhere near your house.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Fair point.
We pull off
Very fair
way
point.
before we get to you. We're talking like 15 minutes before we
Yeah.
get
But
off.
so many people were pulled over today. It was insane. I saw at least
That's not
12
even the end
cops.
of the. I guess it's
Crazy.
kind of towards the end of the month.
You going through it?
Well, I think we're about halfway through this. We're not going to make a comment. No comments on it.
I mean,
What do you think?
medium.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Actually, I would even pull this more to mild.
Damon
This is
Dyke.
mild, medium body. It's not really strong. Again, I'm still getting a little bit of citrus with a little bit of like.
I don't know what you're tasting.
You don't got citrus in it?
Well,
Well,
I
I
mean,
guess
it's also-
it's
yeah.
because I'm drinking this. I mean, maybe it's pulling out a different flavor note.
Could be. Could be.
I'm tasting French vanilla nitro cold brew. Do you taste that? It's crazy.
No, I mean even before I well, I guess I can't say before I start drinking, but no, I mean I get this little tiny like in the back like scent. I don't get the pepper anymore. I don't have pepper anymore.
No, me either. I got paper rat right now. I'm burning that because I'm not
I don't
I'm
think
not
it's gonna
taking
burn
it off.
through.
Oh, it will.
Because it's thicker paper.
Little nutty.
Is it
in
really
the
that
Vento Hill.
thick? Oh shit! Every time I take this off,
Oh my god! I gotta
Calm
smell.
down, Dad.
I'm doing a close up on that
wow,
one.
the paper came off easy.
Yeah, they
That's
really
what
thought
we were
through it.
talking
That's
about.
what I'm
I
saying.
know, but you watch. I'm telling you, mine. Every time I take this off, the
It's
thing
probably not
falls
good to
apart.
smoke that.
You
either.
can tell he can't see
This
anything.
is also an AJ Fernandez cigar, and he makes quality cigars, so his wrappers are
Oh,
usually
look at that. That both came off
are
good.
usually pretty good.
Watch now, it's gonna be all fucked up.
Yeah, right.
I literally
I'm
just think it's the
babying the
way-
shit out
Listen,
of
I
this.
dropped my cigar
I'm
and it
babying
didn't,
the
it
shit
didn't
out
even
of
do
this.
anything.
Hey, bro.
No, you didn't just drop
What's up,
it.
bro?
I threw it.
I'm
the
trying to
cigar.
take your trash.
Oh. What was I going to say was, let's see. I'm going to baby the shit out of this thing.
I want to see you. I want
gonna
to see
be
you
like
smoke
my-
a cigar all the way through and not
No, this
ruin it.
This is definitely quality.
Well,
I
did
do
we
feel
ever
though,
get
I think
the,
it's more light.
we get the pins for it or what? Or no? Not yet?
No.
Cheap ass bitches.
They're like $70 a bit.
Well, how about if we buy a $5 one?
Any cheap ones I see are freaking
We'll
olive
just-
skewers.
we'll
I
just go
got
to
a-
the-
I got
we'll
a
just go to the
screw.
dollar store and just get toothpicks.
Let's get
Yeah,
toothpicks.
get-
I got
wooden
toothpicks
dowels.
upstairs we could do.
If we're getting nubbers, or they call them daggers. If we're getting daggers, we're getting nice daggers.
No, I only want daggers when we're on our own, just us outside smoking.
Wow, I like
Not
it in
on
here
video.
too. I mean, we probably never
No.
we never, we
Yeah,
never
I don't
really
think
get
we'll
down
ever
all
get
the
down.
way.
We never really get down that far. I mean, we'd be in a 2-hour podcast if we did that. We can't do that.
I really got it.
We could always light these up before we start too, so we can actually
It's
give
not
like
anything
actual
worse than
things.
my freaking
Yeah, hold
snot hanging out of my nose.
That's gross, dude. That is gross.
You almost made me.
I thought you were gonna do it.
You almost made me cry during that. I don't know what the hell did you do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Somebody
have
was
no
telling me
idea.
they have a tearjerker story for me. What was it? Who was
Yeah,
it? You?
I was kidding.
Oh,
No, I
wait.
was watching
It's-
TikTok last night before I went to bed, and it was this father made a video for he has a dying son.
Jesus Christ.
He has a dying son who has a heart condition, and he determined that he was a match for the heart, so he's giving his son his heart.
You can't do that.
So he's not going to be a.
They won't.
I was
They
gonna
won't
say
let you
fake
do
video.
that.
I was gonna say,
They
is it
won't
even
let you do that.
how
is
is
it
But
even
it was just like-
he would have to be dying to be
That
able
has
to
to
do
be
it.
fake.
I would kill myself,
I don't know if they
you know,
do they use
and they would take my heart.
do they use
Well, yeah, that's something
Some
we would
people
have to do.
Some people
I was
do
just saying,
that.
how can you deny that? If I tell you take my heart for him,
Well, no, because
they're
they
gonna say
physically.
you're
I'd do it in a
physical
minute.
soul?
Yeah.
While,
No
while
doubt.
you're alive and well, obviously they can't do anything. But there has been cases where somebody's child has needed something for them to live, and they were just like, "I've lived my life." Called the ambulance and said, "You're gonna take my organs," and then hung up the phone and
Yeah.
killed themselves. And
Yeah.
then they came and got
I
them.
would
and-
do it in a minute.
I'd
I
be
mean-
there in a minute.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
mean,
so
it-
traumatic.
If
But
if anything,
the video. Can I finish the video? Because the video was of him like tearing up, saying
it was
telling
his,
his
it was
son
his goodbye video to his son.
telling his son to be kind to his mother, to treat women with respect.
Did you look
and-
into it?
No, I
did
didn't.
the dad?
that's-
No, because I was
it's just
bawling
a
my
tick.
eyes out in the middle of the night.
It's just the TikTok.
Yeah, but you
I mean-
never know, man.
I mean, beautiful story still. I
Yeah.
mean, it's still great. Like,
Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna wipe his tears.
No, you had something on your hat.
it's still a beautiful story. I mean,
Yeah.
a father giving
Yeah,
his,
what's with the
giving his
hat
life for
anyway?
his son. I didn't feel like doing my hair.
Oh,
Show the people
What are
what
you
your hair
talking
looks
about? I
like.
think he's worn a hat like 4 out of the 5 podcasts.
Yes.
buckwheat.
Oh man, buckwheat.
Yeah, it went up for
That's
a
alfalfa.
second. Oh, alfalfa. Oh, yeah.
Does this hurt?
Anyway, stop. That hurt.
But yeah, I was crying in the middle of the night.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I was thinking of my kid. I was like, if
That
that,
doesn't make
happened
you
to
upset.
him, if
Yeah.
he had a heart condition and he was dying and needed a heart, I would 100%.
I mean, he's not even my kid, and I would
Yeah.
give it to him.
Like,
Oh, no doubt. I would do it easy.
All right, so
Yeah.
all three of us, you're a match for all three of us. Who you giving the heart to?
Oh, obviously his favorite son. Me.
Zeppy.
It's just one of those like stories though, is like that it is like makes you think more of like life and
Yeah.
if you have children, like what you would do for your children.
Yeah.
And that's just a beautiful story of a father wanting to better his son's life than his own.
Well, to sacrifice himself.
well, yeah, because
for-
I mean, he's had
for
a
his
full
son.
life. I mean, I don't want to say a full life because I mean, he only looked like maybe late 30s, early 40s, so it wasn't a full life.
I'm looking for a fentanyl pill, just in case.
Wait, in case we need one?
No, in case I need one.
No, I said in case we needed a heart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
All kidding aside, drugs are no. No.
Say no to
I was definitely joking.
Say no to drugs and yes to hugs.
Wow, that was the case.
Yeah.
What's the slogan?
You guys-
What's the Dare
you guys-
slogan?
You guys weren't you guys Dare?
I mean, I had Dare when I was in school.
Yeah, like elementary school, we did Dare. but-
Drugs are really.
What? Where
What's
do you get
E?
R?
DARE.
Oh, Dare.
Drugs are really.
Exciting. Just kidding.
That should have been their
Extreme.
slogan
Yeah, right?
because the Dare program
Isn't it
turned
drugs
more kids
are
to drugs than
really.
turning them away.
I don't even know. I it was elementary school. I can't tell you that.
I don't
now.
know.
I mean,
I
my
don't-
brain cells aren't that great.
I think it was drugs are really extreme.
Nah.
Look it up.
Google.
Somebody looked that up.
If I'm right, I win a $10 scratch-off ticket from each one of you.
I'll give you a kiss.
Dude, that was Dad's mic.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Who's got the mic with the dent in it?
I do.
You do.
No, I haven't.
Why are you taking so long? You know, you could put the cigar in your mouth and have two hands while you type.
You can't handle the smoke.
They still have the website.
This is taking way too long.
Because it still
Well,
goes on.
because
it's not
I'm
like
at
the
the-
Dare program.
I'm at the parents, so they're who the fuck
It's
is
not like the
that?
Dare program
I
just
haven't
goes
heard.
away.
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, they still do it in elementary. I think it's just elementary.
No, but they turned kids away. They made kids more into drugs than away from drugs. They really just need like people to go in and kind of do like an AA or NA meeting, so they hear like
Or just
Somebody's,
somebody
like,
goes,
fucked
"Stay
up.
away from
So do you hear the
drugs."
real shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dare provides children with an opportunity to learn and practice good making. Oh yeah, that's not what the fuck I want.
Drug abuse resistance education.
Yeah.
$10 gift certificate from each one of these.
None of us were even close.
No,
None of
buddy.
us.
Just goes to show that I paid attention.
Yeah, right. No, I think the idea of the program is great. I mean, it's good to have a program where people can encourage like children to not do drugs, but at the same time, it's that same.
Yeah, but
it's the
not
same thing
elementary.
when you go, don't open that door. What are you gonna go do?
Yeah.
Open the door.
You're gonna go open the
But
damn
not
door.
in elementary.
Open
I'm
it
thinking
all.
like maybe
Yeah,
middle
like
school.
middle school, high school, like
When they're starting to get introduced
high
to it.
school would be a better thing because
No, because I think
a young
at high
kid-
school,
a young kid
you're already
hears, like,
doing it.
oh, when you do this, you see 6 versions of what you're looking at, and the young kid's gonna go,
That's awesome.
cool.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, but I think middle school, maybe like 6th or 7th grade. I think that's perfect because that's where they're going to be introduced to it, and they should have enough brain cells to be like, all right, well, drugs are probably not
Yeah, a
fun.
little bit. Yeah, it's a little
Drugs
bit
are
more.
bad,
but
okay?
I always thought the thing, like I said, with the locked door. You go tell a child, don't go touch that thing. I don't want you to go in there. I don't want you to. What are they gonna do? They're gonna open the damn door and they're gonna go through it,
Well, how about the red button?
and they're gonna see
Don't
Dad's
touch
sex
the button.
swing.
Well, that's just like Zeppy. Stop jumping on the couch. He looks at me. He starts jumping. Don't jump on the couch. What does he do? Continues
on
to
the
jump.
Well, your son is just
Well, it's not only that.
hilarious.
He's just like his
That's
father
Funny.
was.
I love
He-
that kid. It's
so
not funny.
So like when
His
I
father
go
was the
out,
same way.
I'll sleep on the couch and stuff, and Jen will wake me up in the morning to go up in his room because she whatever, and so she wakes me up and she said something. I don't even think she cursed, and he just like randomly at like 5 o'clock in the morning is like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, whoa.
He's getting so bad with the. You
Whoa.
should have seen it the other day. He was driving. We were driving in the car, and he's in the back seat, just fuck. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where the hell?
Don't get me wrong. We're not that great when it comes to not cursing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not dropping the F bomb like that.
Yeah. But my whole thing is like I don't like, I mean, even though I'm really bad with it too, I'll say stuff and tell them to say it, but I feel like, again, sheltering them from these things that are happening
Oh yeah.
are gonna just
I mean,
hurt them in
the
the
difference
long
of
run.
knowing, like, here is your safe space. Like, when you get older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, at, like, 3 years old, he shouldn't be. But as he gets older, like, he can express himself in that way. Like, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah. Did she tell you what happened when he came in the kitchen to her? we were painting the cabinets, and he comes running in the kitchen and goes, out of nowhere. It was just like she did nothing to him, and I was like,
You and Jen were in the kitchen.
yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, Mom, you're a bitch. I turned around. I had to turn around because I was like, because I don't tell Jenna she's a bitch anytime.
Yeah.
Like I don't just say that.
Yeah,
You don't?
No. Especially not in front of him.
Yeah.
I mean,
but-
I'm guilty because I tell Zep to call his dad a little bitch.
Well, yeah.
So that's what I'm
remember
saying,
he's
like-
done that to me too.
We're
You
not
can't get mad at the kid.
we're not great influences in the aspect of like, because it's hilarious. I think it's the funniest thing when a kid curses, especially because they don't know what they don't know what they're saying. But then you
Super
start
Bowl, oh my
realizing how
God.
much they actually learn.
Yeah.
Or how much they're learning, and then he's running through it. Now he's using this term in the correct context. When
Yeah,
it's bad.
yeah.
That's when
Well,
we're
that's-
at.
Not just that.
Like, we
He's
gotta
been,
step back.
sorry, Dad. He's been also saying, he's like we'll tell him to do something, and he'll be like, don't tell me what to do.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. He was doing
Yeah,
that
but-
during the Super Bowl.
But
So bad.
he's picking that up because so sometimes I pick him up in the car, and when I'm driving, sometimes I like to put my hand on the headrest of the other seat, and that's where he's sitting behind that seat, and he kicks my hand. He says, Uncle Nicky, move your hand, and I go, don't tell me what to do.
I've been wondering where he
That's
got
probably
this
where he's
from.
getting
So,
that
yeah.
from.
So listen,
Yeah.
but to me, I'm just saying it like don't tell me what to do. This is my car. I'm driving. I'm the adult.
Yeah.
You don't tell me what to do.
is fine.
But now he's starting to say it to him, and I'm like,
It's like that's my fault.
Oh shit!
But, like,
I'm-
again, that's
I'm the one
something-
that caused it.
that's something where it's like you're not realizing what they're
Yeah.
picking up
Yeah,
from
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're
Oh
saying.
my God. Well,
And
they're
now-
they're so influential.
And now he's getting to the point where he doesn't care about timeout. Because the other day he was
Oh my
trying to eat a
God.
lollipop before dinner, and I'm like, and I turned to him. I said, Zeppy, put that lollipop down before I put you in timeout. He goes and sits in timeout and opens the damn lollipop.
Basically saying,
That's funny.
I don't care. I'll sit in timeout. I'm eating this
I'll
lollipop.
do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. That's like what was it? Nikki was telling me, or you guys were here or something, and he was doing something he wasn't supposed to, and someone was like, "I'm gonna smack your hiney," and he just points his hiney at them like,
He did that this morning.
yeah, like that stuff is
No,
so funny.
not only did he do this morning, so he was refusing to put his shoes on. So I pulled him over. I said, Zep, you got to put your shoes on, or I'm going to smack your butt. And he was like, no. So I pull him over. I'm going to smack your butt. And he's like, and so I smack his butt, and he starts laughing.
Starts laughing.
So then I put him down, and what am I going to do at that point? I'm not going to beat the kid to put his shoes on.
yeah.
And he walks away, and then Joey's like, Zep, put your shoes on. And I was like, do you want me to smack your hiney again? And he was like, no. And then he goes, so even though he laughed in the moment, he didn't want me to do it, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
laughing,
yeah.
being like, I don't care if you smack
He,
me.
Yeah,
yeah, He didn't want you to know that.
Yeah, in the moment, he didn't want me to
Yeah.
know that he,
Yeah,
yeah.
that,
that it meant
that
something
he
to him.
didn't like
Yeah.
me smacking his
That's
butt.
funny.
I mean,
That's so
again,
funny.
when I smacked his hiney, it was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like,
Yeah, you know.
it was just a little tap, but even that little tap, he still, in the moment, laughed about it and was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then- but he didn't
thought
want
you
it.
were joking
But he didn't
around,
want another
Yeah,
smack.
yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden you were like, you want me to do it again? And he's like, no.
He didn't want another smack.
He
But-
just, he just gets me with that timeout thing. It's just like, you want to sit in timeout? Okay.
I'll do
He
what
went
I
over
want.
there and sat down.
Well,
Do
you
it,
know you
man.
got to pull the
Sure,
popsicle off,
I'm gonna
right?
eat this damn lollipop
Or-
while I
or
sit in
the
timeout,
lollipop, I
bitch.
mean.
Well, you know who you're talking to. I'm the laziest person on earth.
No,
I don't want to
Nikki
get off the
might
couch.
be. Nikki
So-
might
Well,
be.
you gotta wait.
He
for
calls
your
my bluff.
recliner.
He calls my bluff.
You
Yeah.
press the button and you're just sitting there like.
It's called.
You ain't getting up. You know
it's-
you ain't getting up out of that chair.
It's
I have to
Smack his
what,
ass.
what was I calling it earlier?
What?
The type of punishment. Oh, it's a open-ended, or no? What was I saying?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember Dad and Mom
open,
was saying it.
open threat.
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
it's like an open threat, or I can't remember the term.
Yeah.
It's basically like you're threatening and you're not going to do anything
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if
yeah.
they don't listen. You're
And then
just
they
threatening.
pick it up that you're not gonna do anything.
Yeah. So then they're like, whatever, I'm going to continue to do this because I know you're not going to do this because you threaten me all the time and
Yeah.
you never give me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, the other
When I
bad
do
thing
it
is
again.
I'll get up, and when I do get up, I crawl over to him, and then I just pick him up and tickle him, so he thinks it's all joke.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that reminds me of a video I saw. It was a girl talking about, like her child in, like bath time, and it was the same thing. She was like, when your child doesn't want to get out of the bath because they're playing, you tell them you're gonna poop in the water, and he's like, listen, parents, there's gonna be a day where they don't listen, and you have to commit.
Yeah.
You have to pull your pants down and poop in that water. And she's like, luckily I don't have to do that because the moment I undo my belt, they hop right out. But he's like, shortly coming, I'm going to have to poop in that water.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
My favorite is, did you see the one where the kid like refused to eat, and then he took like a puppet and he like fed him, and it started smacking the puppet, and the kid just goes,
Yeah, just starts eating, yeah.
They do that. They did that the same thing to dogs.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
watching
like
that
like he'll have a dog puppet, and the dog he'll bring the dog up to the food, and the dog will eat the food, and he starts beating the shit out of the dog.
The doll.
The doll.
It's
the
not a
fake
real dog.
The puppet dog.
Could we do a
And-
disclaimer here? No animals were hurt in this video.
No animals were hurt in the filming of this video.
Thank you.
We didn't
Thank you.
video
Yeah,
it.
we didn't.
But no, you
one. You forgot to do that in the last one, by the way,
what do you mean?
with the poker scene.
I wrote it.
Oh, yes,
I
you
wrote
did.
it. Yeah,
I
if
did,
you,
I did
yeah,
see
if you
it.
read if you
Yeah,
read
you
the
did.
description, it says disclaimer.
You said no cigars were hurt. What
no,
the hell?
I said no one was hurt nobody was hurt in the filming of this production, and then it says except for maybe a few
Cigars.
diesel whiskey
Yeah,
cigars or something like that.
You did say it.
No,
It's in the
my,
description.
My favorite all-time moment, bringing it back to like Zepp being like a bad little boy, was the Super Bowl when he was eating and like you would kind of like scoot the dog away and watching the game and you're just like, what the fuck? And then like 5 minutes later, he just looks under the table because Tink was under the table and he turns around and he goes, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And Jen could not stop laughing. She's like, I'm gonna rinse your mouth out with soap, and
Yeah.
he's just like,
Go ahead.
and then it lets him go, and she just turns to me and she's like, cracking up, like I
No,
can't.
if we ever put
is-
soap in his mouth, he'll stop
Oh, he would learn
immediately.
so quick.
Yeah.
But nowadays they're like, well, soap has so much toxic.
It
blah,
does.
Blah, blah, blah.
Pepper's better.
You know how many times I had soap in the mouth as a kid?
You know how many times I had pepper in my mouth?
Pepper.
Yeah, it's not fun.
As a kid,
I love
it's
pepper.
not good.
I don't know. Zeppy sometimes
I
likes
love
to eat
pepper
spicy
now.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, so you might like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he'll eat something and be like, "Oh, that's hot," and doesn't want it. But then there's sometimes where he'll eat things that are spicy and he doesn't mind it.
I feel like if you tell him it's spicy, he'll be like, oh, hot.
Yeah.
But if you just give it to him and he
Yeah,
experiences
you don't
it,
know.
he
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah,
Chloe's the same
well,
way,
because he
too.
doesn't really know what spicy is yet
Yeah, you don't know.
until he eats something spicy, and then he goes, "Oh,"
Yeah,
but he doesn't know what that is.
He's a funny little boy.
he
He's
is.
definitely a great kid. Definitely a great child.
Still don't think he's mine though.
Shut up.
Don't say that shit.
Literally acts just like you.
I know.
Well, acting's
on
a
the
learned
couch.
acting's a
Well-
learned trait, not a biological trait.
Well, what's funny is he's going for a haircut next Saturday. Yeah, this coming Saturday. And what his mother and his grandmother doesn't know on Jenna's side,
Well, now they're gonna know.
well, they don't watch it.
It's true.
What they don't know is he's getting his rat's tail.
Oh, see?
I had a rat's tail growing up.
Yeah.
So I want my son to have a rat's tail.
Yeah,
And he's
that'd be
gonna
cool.
I might not do it this time. I might wait until the back grows out a little more because the back's not that.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah, it's
getting
not really
you're
there.
getting a haircut.
Yeah, I know.
But when you do it just to avoid the
You
wife,
could still do it.
make sure they do it to where like you can just grab scissors and nip it, and
Well,
then
not only that, you can
it'll
just shave
be
it right
it'll be
off,
fine.
yeah.
I want him to have
Yeah,
a
get
rat's
him-
tail. I
get
think
him-
he would be so cute. With
I think a
rat's
mullet,
tail.
him-
like a
get-
nice fade on
get
the
him a
side
fade.
and just long.
No, I'm saying give him a fade, and then just
I
tell them
agree.
to leave that little bit, so then we could just go through and just cut it off.
Yeah, I know that's not in style today, but I'll tell you what, that was my favorite haircut of you guys.
Oh my god.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it until I went to school and people were making fun of me.
Yeah.
And then I went into the bathroom and shaved it off myself and destroyed my hair. Do you remember that? We were living in the townhomes in Hollybrook.
Yeah. You were embarrassed
Yeah.
by it, yeah.
I
But actually, at that time, that was
It was
sort of the style. Sort of the
Yeah.
style, not that style.
Well, that or a bowl cut.
don't. I'm on the final third, and I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the final third.
Oh, you're not the final third.
That's 100%.
No,
final
you're
third.
starting, like maybe starting it.
Then I didn't like the middle.
Well, no offense,
middle-
but you
the middle
guys
mile-
suck. 'Cause
the middle-
This might be the best cigar I've smoked in a long
Well,
time.
then you must have smoked that cigar with you last week.
I don't get
No,
it.
he only says that
No.
because it's AJ Fernandez.
Oh,
You
is
gotta
that
stop telling
why?
it it's AJ Fernandez.
I love AJ.
I wanted to bring it up because we keep talking about his cigars, and we haven't smoked one.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't find the Enclave.
We
yeah.
can't get them, can we?
No, I can get them. I just don't want to order them offline. I'm gonna have to order them offline. I meant to. I don't know why
don't
I
you tell
didn't
the
do
cigar
it.
shop
I
to
didn't.
order 'em?
I didn't do it. I meant to tell them the last time I was there to be like, "Can you guys order enclaves?" I was like, "You have every other AJ Fernandez, and the enclave to me is probably one of his best
The better.
cigars."
The better cigars. Not
I
the best.
I think it's his best. AJ's best cigar.
I
Is
don't know.
my personal opinion. I mean, I haven't tried every single one of his, but I've had the New World.
Oh, for me, it's my favorite cigar.
I had
No doubt.
I had the New World, and then I had one that he collabed with another. I can't remember what the company was. He did another one I just smoked the other day. I didn't like it. But what I like about AJ's is his is like packed with flavor. I mean, this is like not a normal AJ Fernandez.
Yeah.
It's not the normal because it's not.
No.
There's not much flavor out of it. I mean, you got that. You got the, to me, citrus. You got the pepper, and then it just bolds out. And
I think it's a good-
It smooths out to this like nice, sweet, earthy
I think it's a good pairing cigar.
flavor. Yeah.
Whatever you have is going to complement it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within
Yeah. It just adds
the outline of the cigar.
Yeah, it adds flavor to whatever.
You know
you're
what I
trying to
like about this the most? It's a dark with a light
do. It's a
wrap
Habano.
on it.
It's a Habano.
Is that why?
Yeah, it's in between Connecticut.
It's
and,
in between. Yeah.
Maduro, yeah.
That's why I think I like it the most. But you know me,
It is.
I like
Got a
the
massive head
You like
rush.
Maduros.
I like the darker wrap cigars.
Yeah.
Because I guess it's the flavors, whatever I'm getting
Yeah,
out
you
of
get
it.
more. You get more.
But
cocoa,
this is in
espresso.
between now. You could tell it's like a little bit lighter, a little bit darker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
And
I mean,
could tell there's some AJ Fernandez on here.
the
You could tell.
yeah.
You can't?
Oh, you could tell that it's an AJ Fernandez
all over
cigar.
this
It's all over it.
He's all on it.
It's just like the beginning. What did he say in the beginning? I can't even remember. It's totally awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's totally.
Totally.
I
awesome.
never said that.
Yeah, you did.
you want me to throw the red flag, challenge flag?
Yeah.
All right, let me review it. But no, yeah, it's definitely not the typical AJ Fernandez cigar where it's packed with flavor. Like anytime I smoke an AJ cigar, it's like it smacks you in the face with flavor. This isn't like that, but it still has the flavor in it, but it's not too much. It's not overpowering the cigar itself. But
You done,
no, it's
Dave?
good cigar. Good cigar to me. Pepper came back in the final third
Oh, Pepper came back
because I did a
hard.
retrohale, and again, it did not get any easier.
I don't think it did the entire cigar.
Really?
Cause I like to I'll do like my double puff, get like a
Were
nice
you a
burn.
fan of the cigar then? Like, are you saying it was a good cigar?
Well, the retrohale was a little tough, but I'll do my double puff, swish it around a little bit, blow out most of it, and then end the exhale with a retrohale. And it was spicy the whole time. It was
Spicy.
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 I thought it was a quality cigar all the way up until now.
I
Really?
I'm not a big fan
I know
of
when I
spicy.
lit it.
Final thirds
I
are my
thought-
favorite.
I tasted the pepper.
It go away.
Yeah, that went away.
Well,
Do you do retrohales or no?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you guys are tired of having a good cigar.
Why?
When you
Why, you
when
got something for us?
No, when you lit it, you were like, oh, I was kind of hoping it was bad.
I think it's just that mindset of like, because all we smoked are cigars.
Everything
we liked.
can't be great. Well, I think
But again, I mean, you're smoking. To me, there are bad cigars, in my opinion,
I've had one.
for me, but not for everybody. So there's cigars that I don't like that people like.
Yeah.
the
that people
candy
rave
cigar.
about.
I think a
You
Candy
don't
good
have
cigar
to-
I smoked, I
Yeah,
hated it.
You don't have to like everything, but I feel like for them, it's more like not that they wanted to smoke a bad cigar, but it's just like, are we ever gonna smoke a bad cigar?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool, like a cool little premise for an episode of just going somewhere, buying a random ass cigar, coming on the podcast, lighting it, and looking up what it is as you smoke it.
That
so like
sounds like a
midway
good
through,
idea.
you can look it up,
Yeah,
and
then
we
we-
can
then
make
we
our
decide.
determination. Like, oh, like I taste leather or I taste espresso, and then
see how
look it up
close we
halfway
came to
through,
it.
and
That's
you're
why.
like,
That's why I want
could
to
do
like I want to see more comments come through of like people. I want people to give
Give
us
us
their
info-
suggestions. I want
infos.
people to say, hey, I've smoked this one. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but maybe you guys would like it, or something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But like,
Well, not only that, I want to see people mention cigars that they also like to smoke too.
yeah, that's it.
Maybe there's something out there that we don't even know of that
Yeah.
we might be able to, like
Yeah.
go try it out, and maybe if we can get it,
I mean, we had one guy say, something like the Maduros go good with this,
Coffee,
and blah, blah,
yeah.
but he didn't specify like what
kind of
cigar,
cigar.
Yeah.
like a brand or something,
What's it
No,
called?
he was just talking
cigar?
Maduro. He was
Cigar.
Yeah, you heard
Cigar.
that.
Yeah, you gotta have the what is that, the Brooklyn
Cigar?
accent?
Cigar. You go out on the golf course, your buddy pulls one out, and you're like, oh, I like that. Leave it in the comments. We'll give it a try.
Exactly.
See if it's a good golf course cigar. See if it's a good lounging cigar.
Well, when I go to the golf course, when I go to the golf course, I can't even say it now. Yeah, the golf course. When I go to the golf course, I don't really like smoking cigars that. I don't want to say I don't like smoking good cigars, but I don't like smoking cigars that I know I'm going to sit there fully and enjoy.
Yeah.
Because when you're
not
golfing,
gonna.
you're not focusing on the cigar. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy a $25 Perdomo
You go up to the tee
or
box, you throw it
Padron
on the ground.
and fucking smoke a cigar
yeah.
that's high end because I want to smoke something that might be lighter,
A
might be
good
something.
smoke, but
I never ever smoked a cigar on the golf course, ever.
it was fun. It was cool. Felt like a.
I would love to do it.
I felt like
you
a
guys
baller.
have?
Yeah, we did it for right before my wedding.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
And I felt like a baller.
I think it just goes with golfing. I don't know how to explain it.
No,
Like,
I
That's
agree,
right after
but
I
I
was
never
done.
did that before.
They actually have these cool things that you connect to the golf cart that it's just a pin
Get out.
and a thing that you stick your cigar in. So when you're going to go, like you could stick your cigar in there and it holds it while you go golf instead of chucking. Because what we do is we just throw it on the
Throw it
ground,
yeah.
pick it up when we're done, and move on. But
Well, at that point, you're probably already a little toasted, but
But no, I mean it's definitely it gives them more relaxation of because when we're golfing, even though we're not great golfers, we strive to be better than what we are.
Yeah.
we're also
And
very competitive.
and we're competitive. We're in our heads the whole time, so it makes us worse, in my opinion. Like I think too much when I'm golfing.
Yeah, me too.
When I smoke a cigar and have a couple drinks while I'm
makes
on
you
the
relax.
course, it
Calms me
relaxes me a
down,
little bit,
man.
and it makes me stop thinking about actually hitting the ball. You know what I mean? It just lets me go up to the tee and just hit it. And I feel like I hit better when I'm smoking. When I'm smoking cigars.
Well,
I
you
hit
know,
better.
in your first 25 years of life, that I kicked your fucking asses, right? In golf, and now you guys are kicking my ass now.
Well, you can't.
You gotta figure 25 years of me beating your asses.
You can't.
It's enough.
You'll
can't-
still beat me.
You can't sit
Pretty
there
good,
and
though.
clock in the times when we were 5 years old out in the freaking chip.
It wasn't
Yes, you
5. 25, I said.
But anyway, we're hitting the end of the podcast. So,
Actually, I think
is there any
One more
final
thing.
final thoughts on cigars or anything you want to bring up before we
I
get
liked
going?
it. It was very good.
Yeah.
It was
You know?
good all the way up until the final third, and then the final.
I mean, I
I'm
disagree.
agreeing with Damon.
it's not that I didn't enjoy it, but like when I get down to the bottom of the cigar,
It's tough.
The,
It's
the final
harder.
third. Sometimes it gives me like that numbing feeling in my
Yes.
mouth, and that like I could feel it like mid hit, just like my tongue was like.
I personally don't mind the numbing feeling.
I don't like the burn. It's the burn.
Yeah.
You're getting more of the flame. I don't want to say flame, but the
heat.
The heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I think the final third it brings out like a nutty on top of all the other flavors.
Yeah, you would like that.
You guys.
You like
guys are
nuts?
stupid. Oh, like it brings just like a different type of flavor. It gives you a nutty on top of everything that you're already smoking, which is nice.
Does it go well with the maple and vanilla?
What? The nut?
Maple.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you get maple?
maple and vanilla out of the whiskey. But anyway,
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Damon, if you can name that movie,
Goodfellas.
no,
Wow, way off.
No way.
it's
Elf.
nothing to do with that. It's a movie
I will
about the
tell
Special
you-
Olympics.
Cars 2.
No, it
It's a
has.
movie about the Special Olympics.
Oh.
And it has Johnny Knoxville. in it.
Yes,
that,
yes.
yeah.
I was taking them to get ice cream. When the fuck did we get ice cream? Oh my gosh.
We done this
Called-
here?
It's called The Ringer.
The ringer.
There you go.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, comment any cigars or whiskeys that you want us to try on the podcast. We appreciate
Please.
all that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And yeah, I guess that's it, guys.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace.